What is really better than sex?
Waking up one morning and finding that 17 years of chronic migraines and daily severe headaches had finally ended. I've had some damn good sex, but moving beyond a debilitating pain issue is way better than sex.
Quitting a pooty job. Getting a bad abscess in a tooth drilled out. I tried getting an emergency appointment over a weekend but was told I'd have to wait till Monday. Monday came and I still remember that feeling of relief when it was drilled out, lasted longer than any orgasm I've ever had.
The one and only root canal I ever had was like this. When the drill broke through the root and the infection started draining out from behind my nose, it was the most overwhelmingly immediate relief. I even moaned.
Not having to worry about the living costs for the next month.
Oh man, during COVID. I was unemployed for a bit. The unemployment DIDNT hit for like 11 weeks. But when it did, mega relief. Went from about to ask my parents for money to I can manage this for a few months, in an instant.
I don't know man, but I love food, and sometimes a nice meal will go a long way improving my mood and overall well-being.
It's even better if you're legitimately hungry. That and truly good music are the two things that make me go, God, it's good to be alive. My loved ones are okay too.
Falling on your bed after a productive day and a hot shower, knowing it's weekend per day off tomorrow. Edit. What might improve the experience? Rain outside, fresh bed sheets.
Yes. How it feels when you get off and you don't have to go right back in for a day or two. Yes, take my upvote. I can have sex whenever I want to rest Nulu.
Taking a piss after holding it in throughout the movie in theaters.
Oh, you gotta just go take the piss. You develop a sense for slow points in movies. It makes the remainder so much more enjoyable. Source. I love Marvel movies, but I cannot stop myself from getting the big soda.
Something you were dreading getting cancelled.
Like a call with your boss that you aren't ready for. I had that happen to me. I was going to tell my boss off and quit. Then the next morning I got a call from the regional manager telling me my boss was fired and I would be taking over his responsibilities on a temporary basis. I ended up getting that position permanently. I attribute that meeting being cancelled to all of my professional success over the last decade.
A good poo after a few days of constipation.
There ain't nothing like taking a good poo. A few years ago my mum made ham and bean soup. The next day I took the best poo of my life. I felt like a new man and had a better perspective on life after that poo. I'll never forget it. Just making it to the toilet when you have a turd trying to push past your last line of defense.
Got a 9 inches grip on a 10 inches turd. Getting rid of that piece of kernel that was stuck in between your teeth for hours.
Or when your one nostril finally clears after suffering for half a day.
Feeling of stability and safety. Not as if, I won't get punched today, more like, I do not need to worry if I have enough to pay my rent.
My husband's job realized they were hemorrhaging mechanics because they were the bottom on the barrel when it came to pay in our area. They gave the ones they still had $1.05 per hour raise to get them more competitive. Somehow my younger daughter figured out the pin for the on-demand on our basement TV and ordered $95 worth of episodes of her favorite show, which we have through a streaming app but that TV doesn't stream. 6 months ago I would have been in tears when I saw that bill. I'd have to figure out what goes late. But because of the raise, and the fact that he averages 100 hours, so this has been a huge raise for us, I felt mild annoyance. Since he's gotten his raise we haven't had a late bill. I paid my car off early. We're starting to save. And I've been able to reduce my anxiety medication because so much of my anxiety was triggered by money issues and now I don't have that. My blood pressure is down. I'm not at buy everything I want levels, but I'm comfortable for the first time since I was a teenager. I'd hate giving up sex, but I do it to guarantee this feeling forever. But I do it because I'm pretty sure it's extended my life. Edit. RIP inbox. I've never seen this many notifications in such a short amount of time. Thanks for the rewards, kind internet strangers. But I encourage you to funnel your money, if you are able, into programs fighting for better pay for people and for those fighting for healthcare for all. More people should have financial security.
Overall mental health over temporary pleasure.
Not having to worry if you can afford something. Edit. I thought this would have got lost in the one upvote oblivion. Go figure. My brother never worries if he can afford anything. That is a huge problem because he is always broke.
A cold glass of water when you're really thirsty or tired from physical activity. Eating your favorite food item from your favorite local restaurant after not having had it for a long time.
Letting out a giant fart and then your stomach pain stops.
And your pants fit better.
Getting to pee after holding for an hour.
Healthy body. One less problem to think about.
Connection. When she's actually also your friend. When you can goof off and be silly. Laugh for real. You'll know it when you're somewhere, see something and laugh not because you think it's funny, but because you know how she'd react if she saw it. Same from her to you. Also cuddles. Specifically in the colder seasons.
I agree so hard. I married my best friend and got a dog. Every single day is dope as hell. One time we had a water fight inside the house at midnight on a weeknight and laughed like hell. We're stuck in lockdown right now, and although I wish we could go out, everything I need is right here.
Questions on our Ask Reddit that aren't about sex.
To crush your enemies, see them driven before you, and to hear the lamentation of their women.
Looking back on your life when you're old and feeling a complete and utter feeling of categorical satisfaction of a life well lived. I also heard that DG are pretty cool.
Thank you for watching. We upload new videos every day, so be sure to come back for more fun. Please consider liking and subscribing if you enjoyed the video.